As you can see, it is not warm. I would rather say, oh baby, it's cold outside. My name is Matt from House of BBQ Experts, and today we're giving you 4 tips on how to enjoy doing barbecue throughout the winter. Tips number 1. If you're looking, you're not cooking. I've said this countless times, and I know that I will repeat that until the day I die. If you're looking, you're not cooking. That is even truer throughout the winter. Reason being, every time you open your lid, you're letting go of all the heat you've been building up. So you really want to put a lot of focus into just keeping that lid down at all time, or as much as you can at least. Which is why tip number 1 is all about thermometer. So you have 2 options. You have the one that you can poke right in the meat as you come and go, and you're gonna have probe thermometer. Personally, I know my flames, I know my temperatures, I know my meat, my cuts, so I am comfortable working with one that I carry on me at all time, and I know through experience about how long it takes to get to a certain temperature. If you're not that experienced, I would suggest you get a probe thermometer. What a probe thermometer is, it's real simple. You have your probe that you can stick in the meat, and you have your monitor externally giving you access to the internal temperature of your meat, or you can also have double or maybe probes that are going to provide 4 different probes in a single monitor. So this gives you more flexibility to monitor your meat and also the internal temperature of your barbecue as well. So by doing that, by using these tools that are accessible for you, you no longer have to keep opening the lid, losing the humidity, the moisture, losing the temperature you've been building up and that you cherish and need so much throughout the winter. So you keep that lid down, work with the tools that are accessible, and that way you will be improving your cookouts throughout the winter. Tip number 2 is all about storage, fuel storage more specifically. So if you're working with a gas barbecue, know that throughout the winter, the pressure within your container will change, so that way you're going to be wasting or not getting as much output as you would with your normal gas barbecue. If you're working with a charcoal barbecue, obviously it will take you a longer time to ramp up your charcoal to temperature high enough to start cooking. So if you're working off with humid or maybe frozen charcoal, then it's basic mathematics. 1 and 1 makes 2. So that way you will start to dread that process. Barbecue should be enjoyable. Summertime, wintertime, it shouldn't make a difference. So I would suggest that you keep your fuel stored inside as much as possible. It quickens the process as well. So your barbecue, wintertime, summertime, doesn't make a difference, is always ready to go. Tip number 3, be prepared. So preparation is key in the winter time. So I see a lot of people prepping everything inside, coming out with their plate full of meat, and then, oh, I forgot to just remove all of the snow on my shelves, on my surface, everything around it is just clogged up. So take time to really prep your cooking area. Not only the cuts that you're gonna cook, but the tools that you will be using to make your cookout. So like I said, if you have any surface around your barbecue that can be used to maybe just drop things as you maybe move around your charcoal, play with it, do that beforehand. If you didn't prep up, chances are you're gonna be removing your cuts of meat, then looking just for a place to drop it, losing all of the heat that you've been building up inside the cut. You're gonna end up with a dried out piece of meat or tough piece of meat just because of that process, because you didn't prep up. So take 5 minutes, just basic rule, take 5 minutes, just go clean out all of your area, remove everything, be prepared for just about anything to fasten the process as much as you can when you're outside. Last but not least, tip number 4, location is key. So I'm sure that you have your favorite spot to just put your barbecue and enjoy in the summertime. Chances are it's not designed for the winter cookouts. Why is that? More specifically, if you're cooking with charcoal barbecue. Throughout the winter, the leaves have all fallen off, so it gets windy real often and real strong as well. The wind will create bursts in your airflow. So your heat is gonna be ramping up. It's gonna be harder to control. That's all things that you can anticipate. So you really wanna move around and find the best spot that is easier to control for your charcoal barbecue that is going to be cut away from the wind, from the snow blasting on you. So you want to be strategic with where you put your barbecue in the winter time. You want to think ahead. Try to find the best place that is blocked out from the wind, from the snow, from just about any rough weather, so that you can actually enjoy the time you're spending on your barbecue without having to manage flare-ups and just gusts of wind messing up with your temperature. So be smart, think ahead, and really try to find the best spot for you to make the most out of winter cookouts. That is all for today. I hope it will give you more time in front of your barbecue, regardless of the season. So, as always, follow us on Facebook, Instagram. If you have questions, let us know. We'll answer back. Until then, enjoy your cookout, enjoy your winter time.